because there will be a high level of prostitution. Homosexuality, that same-sex activities shall be rampant in the hope to get what? Rich quick.
So many young people here in Ohio and all across America struggling to picture a future, kicked out of their homes, subject to vile practice of conversion therapy. That's why the Biden Foundation created an initiative called As You Are, promoting understanding and acceptance for the safety of LGBTQ youth. This is literally a matter of life and death for so many young people. 2017 study found that 47% of LGBTQ youth had considered suicide and 23% attempted it. I don't have to tell you how hard it is for these kids, because many of you were these kids. You remember the sleepless nights, the tear in your heart when you first spoke your truth. Coach, I'm gay. Mom, I'm transgender. Even today, how many of you still look down the street who's watching before you give your partner and steal a kiss from them? I suspect many of you have become strong as you are today with the support of those who offered help along the way. Sounds silly, but the teacher who looked out for you in the classroom, the faith leader who reminded you that we're all born and created in God's image, the chosen family who filled the void when your biological family wasn't there. That's who I believe we are. And that is the soul of America. This is our real moral obligation. These are not somebody else's children. They're all our children. These children are the kite strings that lift our national ambitions aloft, and how we treat them is the measure of what kind of decency and honor we have as a society.
Nobody else would do. I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology. Believe me.
In our last story, local anti-gay rights group National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values is demanding the immediate shutdown of an LGBT Ghana office here in Accra. Last week, the gay community in Ghana organized a fundraiser which was attended by several diplomats. With indications of further activities lined up, the local anti-gay rights group wants the police to shut down their operations. Oba Tampa Asa Abwaja's reports read to you.
And the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the IGP have every right to investigate the setting up of that office, to close it down immediately and arrest and prosecute those people involved in it.
That is Moses For Amwining, the Executive Secretary of the National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values. The coalition says it is incensed about the growing activities of the LGBT community in Ghana. He says a recent fundraising ceremony by the LGBT community prompted the coalition to call the attention of Ghana police. He argued gay rights are not part of the human rights laws in Ghana, adding LGBT activities are against Ghana's culture.
The argument that is often made is that it is part of our human rights law. The answer is no. I mean, the Constitution, the chapter that deals with human rights, fundamental human rights and freedoms, is pretty clear. It talks about discrimination against race, color, sex, and religious matters. It never talks about the standard phraseology which is normally used for LGBT rights, that is sexual orientation. We don't have it in our constitution, so clearly it is not part of our human rights laws, and it is also, more importantly, against our culture. If you look at the Directive Principles of State Policy, Article 34 and Article 39, 1 and 2, our cultural rights are guaranteed.
Gay rights remain a topical issue in Ghana. In 2018, President Kufuor said Ghana was not ready for legislation of gay rights.
At the moment, I don't see that in Ghana there is that strong current of opinion that is saying this is something that we need even deal with.
The National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values is calling on law to ban gay rights in Ghana.
And we will put the appropriate petitions before Parliament for the immediate passage of a comprehensive legislation so that we can define what L means, lesbianism, G, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex. These are very technical things. They're adding all sorts of things to it. Properly define them, and then we will prohibit their promotion, because the promotion is not too clear in terms of the illegality. So
the founding president of Family Renaissance International and a member of the coalition, Reverend Mrs. Catherine Onyui Oduokete, pleaded for immediate government intervention to prevent any further pro-gay activities in the country.
The policies are made by them. But you see, every political class, every person in the political class, let me put it that way, everyone in the political class is either a father or a mother or an uncle or an aunt. So at the end of the day, if they don't rise up to the challenge, then they are endorsing the extinction of humans. We cannot embrace what at the end of the day is completely alien to our culture, to our tradition, to everything we stand for. And we who are doing this, we cannot append signature on what will bring about the necessary changes. So I am pleading with all the politicians, all the people in the political leadership, please rise up.
Obatampa Asa Abwaji's report.